Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dwarf Fortress 2014 Anvilquested. And let's profile our dwarf. We now have 152 named dwarves. We have a full 200 dwarves in the fortress. 87. '87 is Crow Guy. There he is. He is organizing a kicking demonstration. So Crow Guy is the husband, or the wife, I'm sorry, of Sanctum Stone, who is a soldier trainee. The nephew of Blood Runa, Madame Tentaclehammer, and Abon and Shalas, or the niece, I should say, of these people. The niece of House II, the aunt of Einod and Samsi Cacrionus, and the aunt of Blecto Bagum and Thorin, cousin of Lizard of Oz, Lycott, Lady Awesomeness, Panda Bear, and Arvalorn Carp Killer. And Hammurabi. Wow, this guy's related to everybody. This is the most incestuous fortress ever. Also, Thelron, Atlas, Eral, Mebzuth, K54, and the Fundorf. They are all cousins. And that's it. Thank heavens, man. Whew, this is like an Appalachian fortress. So we're going to do things a little differently this time. We are going to go to Dwarf Therapist, and we're going to find Crow Guy. Here he is. And we're going to use this screen to detail him, because it'll tell you a bit more stuff. He's 72 years old. His last name is Jewel Bodice. He is, I guess, 89,590 centimeters cubed. He's a member of the squad Mina's Mashers. He's ecstatic, but so is everybody. Because I cheated. Within the last season, she felt contentment after eating a pretty decent meal, pleasure after a sparring session, bliss after sleeping in a very good bedroom, and delight after eating a truly decadent dish. So even though I cheat, I really do treat my dwarves well, and they have a lot to be happy about. She is a legendary +5 observer, legendary +5 fighter, legendary +5 hammer dwarf, legendary +2 pump operator, grandmaster discipline, and she used to be a great tracker, but that has become rusty. But she's becoming an accomplished shield user, a talented student, a skilled armor user. So these are all battle skills, and these could be better. Danger rooms really build up this stuff, especially armor user and shield user, and dodge. Where are we at dodge? She's a proficient dodger. Now, the highest moodable skill means that if she were to have a mood, this is probably the item or the workshop she's going to be taking over, in this case, a crafts dwarf. So she never envies others' status, situation, or possessions. She's rarely happy or enthusiastic. I'm just going to read the colored stuff. She tends to share her own experiences and thoughts with others. She's moved by art and natural beauty. She sees no value in holding back complaints and concealing emotions. She views loyalty unfavorably, values romance, dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. Where'd you go, Crow Guy? There we go. Likes jute plant fiber fabric, toad bone, giant flying squirrel tooth, deer antler, walnut tree wood, pinfire opal, electrum, pyrolusite, coins, the color eggplant, and the shape of gems. Prefers to consume parsnip wine, rhubarbs, and king cobra. Hates brown recluse spiders. Crow Guy has 8 kills, 6 troglodytes, and 2 goblins. So that's Crow Guy. Let me know how you like the new format, if you prefer Dwarf Therapist or if you prefer the actual game itself. I also want to introduce you to my new squad, Elena Blades Blades. They are led by Elena Blades, and you can read the information if you'd like. And in that squad is Fruitcake, Bromine Gear, Sanctum Stone, Ronan Copperblade. God, I wish this pop-up would go away, but there's no way in the settings to make it go away, even if you have the thing to the left. And Bronze Beard. So, in terms of kills, Ronin Copperblade has killed a Kia, as has Bronzebeard. Otherwise, no dice. Now, in terms of kills, Oscar Benitez is still the top with all the animals that he's killed. But as you can see here, if I could stop these pop-ups from coming up, everybody's been gaining a lot of kills. Especially, it looks like Gordash's gorillas have quite a few. And Mina's mashers. Oh, Crow Guy. Oh, I did Crow Guy. Silver Haze. Yeah, just a bunch of animals. One troglodyte. Pretty decent. So that's our new squad. So now we're full up in terms of military. And we'll come back every once in a while and look at how they're doing. Okay, and there you can see. See, I like the kills view better in the Therapist, if you want my honest opinion. If only Therapist had relationships, I wouldn't have to use the game. So this is our new floor. It's right underneath our living area. This is our Legends area, where I'm building a lot of larger rooms for our legendary dwarves, as we have quite a lot. I know it's kind of interesting to put them right across from our enemy storage, but they're in cages. You know, what's the worst that can happen? This down here is going to be for our eventual noble. So it'll start off as a baron, then move on to a count, and then a duke. But I want to make sure it's set up completely. So each of these rooms is going to be something. This is going to be the throne room, dining room, bedroom, tomb. And they're all going to have really fancy stuff in there. Because I keep telling the dwarven traders for like 3 years now that I want to maintain my distance with the homeland. That makes the game easier, but I don't get told what's going on in the civilization, and I can't request specific things. In my case, I really desperately need leather, and I don't get nearly enough. I screwed up here. I thought that the project wasn't draining correctly, so I created this to drain it out, but it ended up draining just fine. I thought basically 2 couldn't evaporate, only 1. That's too high water, but it did. So this was all just a waste. I've got this door here, I've got it locked. It's just a tribute to my folly. But here is the project, and as you can see, stuff is growing all over it. I've got my 2 pigtail farms here and here, and then here's where I'm raising animals. Right now, currently, I have yaks, llamas, and alpacas, and I do not just leave them there. I have a consistent stream of people in these farmers' workshops shearing them, taking the wool, milking them if necessary, and also processing the pigtail fibers into thread. So I created 2 new custom stockpiles here. This is for the pigtail leaves itself. I've taken them out of the food stockpile. Apparently they attract creepy crawlers because they're all over the place. Then I have my loom, and I moved my thread here. So the dwarves will take the pigtails, they will use the farmers' workshops to spin them into thread, then the thread gets stored here, at which time the loom, I guess, makes cloth out of the thread, which then goes down to my 2 clothier shops here, and the cloth stockpile. This is the old thread stockpile. Also, I wanted to show you that I changed up my stone stockpiles. I used to just have chert and then a couple other popular stones, but what I've done now is I've color-coded it. So this is all brown stone. This you can't really see because there's doors running around, but this is all dark gray stone, which includes a lot of stones. It's not just 1 or 2, it's like 8, and I've added them all to it. This is yellow stone. For right now, just orthoclase, but also eventually brimstone, saltpeter, a few other stones that we might not even have in this fortress. This is light gray stone. This is light blue stone, which is just microline. And this is dark blue stone, which is just cobaltite. Those literally are the only stones with this coloration. But we have them in our fort, so I've started this. Right now, the only workshops set to do anything are the masons' workshops, and they're making blocks and furniture out of chert. All the rest of the stone is just going into the craft store's workshop where they're making crafts. And that's it. Eventually, I might want to make some furniture or something out of this stuff, but who knows? I'm just organizing it to help my mind. Here's the cafe. Who's enjoying it right now? Das24680, our leather worker, and no wonder. He hasn't had a job in over a year because we just never have enough leather. I'm hoping that I can get enough yaks and such that I can start killing them for leather while still keeping enough to breed and raise. Up here, We have... Oh, and also down here, this is a hair and wool stockpile, where we are going to be using the hair to spin into thread. Eventually, I want all my thread to be made out of hair from my yaks, which will leave the pigtail thread to be able to make cloth. You can't make cloth out of animal hair, but you can sew wounds closed with it. So that's my goal there. And that's about that up here. No giant mushrooms have yet grown in my 1Z level places, so maybe they can't. I've been murdering Kias left and right, so you could see that there's bolts everywhere. Here's the Great Tower of Anvilquested. You can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 floors. And on the 7th floor, as you can see, I have statues ringing it on the outside. And I'm about to build floor 8. And I think that will be the top, and this will be the roof. I think that's long enough. You can't even see 8 floors, I don't think, in stone sense. So there's really no way to visualize it in a way that's cool. But I want to show you some of these statues, because they're hilarious, some of them. This is just dwarves, whatever. Dwarves. A Kia woman stealing chert blocks. This is some random person, but this is my favorite. It's a statue of Tokshin, our broker. And as you know, a really great YouTube Let's Player who I'm friends with. But this is an exceptional iron statue of Tokshin, Tombs Fed. The item is an exceptionally designed image of Tokshin, Tombs Fed the dwarf, and 2 reindeer in iron by Crom the historian, Ritho Lathel. Tokshin, Tombs Fed is embracing the 2 reindeer. So we have a giant statue on the outside of our tower of Tokshin hugging 2 reindeer. I don't think Toshin's ever even seen a reindeer, but hey, whatever. Then there's Surreal Beliefs becoming the mayor, and an iron statue of hamsters, which is set to be dumped. Why? No, don't dump that. Okay, that's weird. But this is a masterful iron statue of hamsters created by Crom the historian. The item is a masterfully designed image of hamsters in iron. Okay. Well, I just want to check something out here. Let's find Crom. Crom the historian. Let's see what Crom likes. He likes flax, giant panda, date palm, clear diamond, lead, brimstone, cords, and greaves. Prefers, consumes... Oh, he doesn't even like hamsters. He doesn't even like... he hates hamsters. He hates them. And yet he designed a giant statue of hamsters, which he hates. What... Is Crom like self-loathing or something? It's like, oh, I hate hamsters. Let's go build a statue out of them. Or not out of them, but of them. Okay, he hates hamsters. All right, Crom, that's cool. That's cool, man. Whatever you want to do. These are our dwarves. Okay. All right, what else is new? Let's see. I have not created any new alloy stockpiles, just the lay pewter, because I haven't really made any alloys except for steel. All I'm doing is all steel all the time. I haven't even made any lay pewter, to be honest. Have I already showed you this last year worth of floors? Dwarves by Yatahali. Rubble Clouts, the Swallow of Sculpture, the Long Giant Rattler. Oh yes, our new items. Yes. So, Rubble Clouts, the Swallow of Sculpture. This is a long, giant rat leather skirt. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with round cassiterite cabicons and encircled with bands of square-cut indigo tourmalines. This object is adorned with hanging rings of giant rat leather and menaces with spikes of giant rat leather, giant rat bone, magnetite, and sheep wool. On the item is an image of smooth pebbles and giant rat leather. On the image is an item of Vabok Channeled Tools, the dwarf, and cave crocodile bone. And on the item is the image of Bridge Shot, the savants of Pungency, the jaguar leather toga. Which I think I've already shown you. And then we have Lum Numernam. And again, I wish it would say who makes these things, but I did write this one down. This was Yatahali. And this is an orthoclase bracelet. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of hoary marmot leather. This object is adorned with hanging rings of orthoclase and menaces with spikes of nickel. On the item is an image of a square-cut gem. On the item is also an image of a narrow crescent in giant peregrine falcon leather. On the item is an image of a trillion-cut gem in pig leather or pigtail fiber. On the item is an image of Melville, Planbridges the dwarf, and a 2-point cut gem in nickel. So those are our items as of right now. And I guess I haven't shown you these then. Engraved on the wall is a masterfully designed image of Rovad Palace Lens, the dwarf, and Thomo Snarled Heathers, the Autumn of Rock, the Mountain Titan. We've learned about Thomo before. He is... what is he doing? Is he striking down? Yes, he is. He's killing dwarves. Yossarian, raising a large diorite pot. Masterfully designed image of dwarves by Yatahali. Ada, Embrace Roots the elf, and Tunum, Strength Forwards the barbarian of hooves. This is our rock. This is our favorite little rock who's in all of our designs. Killing elves. Finely designed image of a crutch by Urist McCado. And Ospen Winter Squid, the Cyclopean Eagle, the rock by Wife of Balder. Alright, cool. Alright, I have my dump set up here. This is my Dwarven Atom Smasher, where right now all I'm putting in here is crap. I guess. I don't know why this stuff is here. It shouldn't be. This zone, I've only been asked to dump. Maybe it automatically dumps crappy stuff? I don't know, but let me show you how it works. It's fun. Let's get him out of there, though. Alright. So we forbid the passage, and then we add a new task. Let's pull this lever. And the purpose of this is to help the fortress FPS. Watch closely. Boom! All that crap is gone. Never to exist again. Pull the lever again. And it's gone. It's like magic. So there we have it. And we can then open the door again. So allow more stuff in. Hooray. Alright. We are running out of time. So one thing we're going to do before the end of the episode is I'm going to show you a new guest that we have on the premises. This is Kakwirethi, a forgotten beast. It's a pretty easy forgotten beast. It is a huge blob composed of salt. It has wings and it has a bloated body. You know what? Why don't we just let this episode go a little longer and take care of it? It's one of the weakest forgotten beasts. Oh, well, hold on. A vile force of darkness has also arrived. A bunch of goblins. Oh, crap. Alright, well, first of all, military, alerts, danger, stranger danger. Get everybody in. Come on, guys. Who's this? Saxul, we don't care about you. This guy's making it out, okay? Come on, everybody. So it looks like Saxul is the only one else. Yeah. Here, oh, wow. It's a lot of goblins. Not a ton, you know? So I guess next episode, we are going to not only fight off a forgotten beast, but also some goblins. Come on, guys. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Make it in. Leverquin is canceling jobs. I'm sorry, Leverquin. So actually, between episodes, I'm also going to work on my burrow a little bit, because some of my mining areas are not burrowable. Are you a puppy? What are you doing, dude? Oh, screw it. I don't care. You're out. You're going to die. Forbidden. 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 Alright. So the puppy is... well, the puppy's going to have a rough day. Well, how many do we have? Wow, quite a few. So this says there's 50 others, of which 2 are wild animals, 4 are in cages, and 1's my forgotten beast. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So 43. 43 goblins have come with this invasion, and none of them are any good. Meaning, none of them are like masters at anything. Alright, well, next episode we'll fight off the Forgotten Beast and the Goblins. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.